and welcome back to the Football Rundown. It's been an incredible weekend of sport. Obviously, the boxing on Saturday, the final game of the Premier League season on Sunday. Disappointing with how it ended in the end. To be honest, I think a lot of people wanted Arsenal to win, unless, of course, you're a Manchester City fan. Unfortunately, got to say, congratulations to City for doing 4 in a row. But Stockport County have kick-started the new week with some news, and it's the news that a county player will be leaving this summer. Obviously, we've had Sarcevic move on, Paddy Madden move on, Crowsdale, Hippolyte, and many others as well. But we have the first player that's actually going to be leaving for a transfer fee this summer, and it's going to be Neill Byrne, who will be moving on, and he'll be joining Anthony Sarcevic at Bradford City. What's going on with that then? Well, earlier today, there's a little bit of noise coming from Sam Byrne that there may well be a movement here with Byrne, of course, potentially going to Bradford. And he said that it looks like it could happen with a year left on his contract. And then earlier today as well, just after that, really, basically, Stockport County announced that he had left, and he had in fact joined Bradford City. So this is what Stockport County had to say. The club can confirm that defender Neill Byrne will join Bradford City for an undisclosed fee once the transfer window is opened, subject to EFL approval. We'd like to thank Neill for his contribution to our success during his time at Edgeley Park. So he has, in fact, moved on. It does say an undisclosed fee, which is disappointing. I think if we were able to find out how much he'd gone to Bradford City for, I think it gives us a better idea of how good this deal is for us, really. I mean, obviously, we're losing someone who's obviously played a part since, over the last sort of 18 months or so, joining in January 2023. For the third time, actually, under Dave Challoner, having worked with him at AFC Fylde and, of course, Hartlepool as well. It was pretty keen at Challoner, knows this guy pretty well, and obviously he'll be losing that personality in the dressing room and obviously that experience as well. So we spoke about it a lot this summer. A lot of experience is being moved on. I suppose the positive is with this transfer, it is in fact a transfer. It's not just a player, a player leaving on a free transfer. We are going to have some form of money for it. We're not too sure what that price tag looks at the moment. If anyone has any idea of what you think that undisclosed fee could be, let me know in the comment section below. But obviously, I think it does help us, the fact that we've got transfer fee coming in. It's obviously a little bit of money for us maybe to put towards our budget, particularly if this Louis Barry rumour is true, and he will be, in fact, signing for Stockport County on a permanent, which is what a lot of people are saying. Obviously, we're still waiting to hear on that. We're still waiting to hear on the Macaulay-Salvin Hales deal and seeing what's going to happen on that, whether or not he's going to put pen to paper on a new deal at Stockport County or move on himself. But yeah, I think there's a lot going on at the football club behind the scenes at the moment. Obviously, we're hearing little bits bit by bit, and obviously this is the latest bit of information. How do people feel about him moving on? For me personally, he wasn't a starting centre-back for us. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, to be honest. We've still got Ethan Pye, we've still got Horsford there in the main two. We've got Ackle Wright, of course, as well, who you'd expect to be back in the fold once he's back from injury as well. So I think that County are more or less okay in that position. Obviously, the fact he's moved on, we'll have to replace him, but I don't think it's the worst loss that this football club could have had this summer. Obviously, we have to respect what he's done. He's played a part this season. 22 appearances for Stockport County this season in a championship winning season. So you've got to respect that. And obviously, we wish him well for his time at Bradford, where he'll have a familiar face, of course, with Sarcevic there. So for me, it's just business as usual. It's our first bit of real business in the transfer window this summer. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more movement as well over the next few days, over the next few weeks as well, which is obviously exciting to see that. To be honest, it's exciting to see that we've got money coming into the football club and how we might use that towards our budget. Because for me, I think trying to get money for players, trying to get value from players now will be a real important step forward. Because until now, a lot of our players have left on free transfers after signing them. So I think we're getting to that point. We're in League One now. You do start to command more of a transfer fee for players, and I think that's going to be interesting to see just how much County can put together in player sales this summer and how they can go about spending that. Because there's no doubt with the players that are leaving, I'm sure Stockport County have got a lot of exciting players to come in lined up. That has to be the case. Obviously, if we're letting so many players leave, they must be confident they can bring in better players going forward, which is obviously brilliant if that's the case, because we want to give League One a good go, and obviously we know all the teams that are going to be in League One now as well, with Oxford getting promoted to the Championship, and of course Crawley being promoted from the playoffs from League 2 back into League 1 with us as well now. So we know all the teams we've got to go up against next season. It's going to be obviously an interesting season. I think for County, really, we should be looking to try and keep in the top half of the table. And to be honest, we're letting these many players leave. We've obviously got a good idea that we're going to bring in some quality players as well. And If we do that, then I'm sure we'll be okay in in League One next season. It was just a quick one to sort of keep people in the loop as to what's happening. I'm sure you've probably seen it already if you go onto Twitter, to be fair, but I just wanted to give my take on it, and hopefully people have enjoyed it. But yeah, first of all, I just want to get your thoughts in the comment section below on this. How how disappointed are you to see him move on? For me, personally, I think it's the right step for the football club to be commanding a fee for a player. So overall, I'm not too disappointed. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to like the video as well, of course. Subscribe if you are new as well. Don't forget to click the notification bell as well. Keeps you updated on videos get posted on this channel. And obviously, we're getting nearer and nearer to the Euros kicking off. I think the England squad will be announced, the provisional 30-man squad anyway, over the next few days. Might even be tomorrow. So hopefully, people are interested in switch attention to the Euros now. Obviously, we've still got an FA Cup final to come up with next Saturday. So a lot of stuff going on over the summer. This channel is not going to die just because the football's finished in there. For Stockport County, we've got a lot of ideas coming up, a lot of things to talk about going forward, and hopefully people can join in with that conversation as well that we've got coming up on the channel. Like I said, Euro stuff. Very excited for England's chances, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on that as well. But as always, just a quick update, and thanks for watching.